You're watching W Media and we are coming to you from the Dubai Cloud and Data Center Convention 2025. Joining us now is our special guest, Yasmine Rifai, technology and AI expert. Welcome to W Media.
Thank you so much, Deborah.
Yasmine, let's start with you telling us a little bit about your professional journey.
I studied computer engineering in Lebanon. I'm originally Lebanese, but I'm based in Kuwait. So my journey started in Lebanon 15 years ago almost. I studied computer engineering and then I started my career as a software engineer for 4 years. I also led the quality assurance team during that period. But then I saw myself, I cannot continue in this journey like as in the back end. I like to deal with people and to be customer facing. So I switched into consulting and that's how I moved to Kuwait with Deloitte. I worked almost for 6 years there. And then I joined Microsoft as a technology lead for the public sector. And during that period in Kuwait of almost 10 years, I dealt mostly with the government. Almost for 10 years, I've been dealing with the public sector.
So since you have such a vast experience in the Middle East, how would you say the digital infrastructure industry here in the Middle East is different from other parts of the world, like say Europe or East Asia? What have you noticed?
I believe now the Middle East is at the forefront of the digital infrastructure innovation. For the last couple of years, I believe we saw a lot of advancement in the digital infrastructure in the region, a lot of investments happening, and a lot of projects and implementations that are at a global scale. So I think the Middle East is now catching up, not only catching up, but also kind of evolving into a global AI powerhouse, shaping and leading the way.
So given this evolution, what makes the Middle East such an attractive data center market? What else is making it so exciting? Why are people coming here?
Middle East, I think, not only the scale of investment and resources that are attracting the hyperscalers or making it an attractive market, but also the speed in the decision making, the boldness of the national visions across the region, and the leadership being fast at shaping these national visions to become leaders in the AI field, and also I think also that the Middle East is leveraging the hyperscalers and committing to strategic partnership with the hyperscalers is differentiating the region to advance their national AI agenda and to advance in becoming leaders in the global digital landscape.
I'm glad you brought up AI because there's been this huge AI boom across the world, and even here in the Middle East there's this hunger for AI, and there are organizations, whether big or small businesses, everyone wants to embrace AI. So with that in mind, how would you say the digital infrastructure industry here in the Middle East is coping with those new challenges and pressures?
I think if we want to look into the Middle East specifically, compared to the rest of the world in AI adoption, I think these strategic partnerships that just referred to are shaping the way the AI adoption happens in the region. Like when we see the strategic partnerships across the different countries in the Middle East happening between them and the different hyperscalers, the hyperscalers are contributing heavily to advancing this the AI agenda. And also we are seeing, I think in the Middle East we are seeing the two tracks where we leverage the hyperscalers to accelerate their capabilities for the AI, data and innovation, while also we are seeing the countries investing in local, sovereign, secure digital infrastructure. So are they creating an ecosystem where both hyperscalers and the sovereign infrastructure strengthen each other, which I think also will differentiate the region into advancing at the global scale.
Now I want to pick your brain on skills development. You are a technology and AI expert. What do you see around you here in the Middle East? Is there a skills gap? And if so, what can be done to close that gap? Are people ready to be a part of this industry, which is changing every single day?
Absolutely. I believe I'm not gonna be making my own judgment on the skills gap. There is global reports highlighting the skills gap globally, not only in the Middle East. The skills gap exists, and it's something everyone needs to contribute to closing that. However, in the Middle East in specific, I believe we have seen a lot of initiatives across the different countries to close this gap through investing in the skills of the local talent, in the employees in the governments, in like even in the citizen and AI literacy for everyone, not for the public, not only for like the specific people who work in these entities. So I think a lot of initiatives will contribute to kind of bridge the gap, I would say, not close it completely, because there's still a lot of efforts need to be happening to close it globally, not only regionally. So I think I'm very happy with what we are seeing in the region, and I hope that we will also invest more in like women advancement. So women, because I mean, a huge percentage consists of women, and since I'm a woman, I would also highlight this point specific to invest in women's skills and to make them contribute to the tech field. We're seeing more of it even in Saudi, like there was an initiative dedicated for that. So I hope that we can even like encourage and have more women in the tech field, and especially now in AI, data, cybersecurity, so we can help, I think, closing the gap in the skills.
Perfect. Finally, you have participated at Dubai CDC. You were in a panel discussion earlier today. What was your experience like? Could you share that with us?
First, thank you so much for having me in this panel and in this event. I think it was a great event because I've seen a lot of people from different companies, even like data centers, providers, which was amazing to see a lot of experts gathering in one room and one place. So it was a very good opportunity for me to be here, and I thank you for that. And it was a great actually platform to connect with a lot of people from the region, not only from the UAE. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Yasmine. Thank you for joining us and giving us this
lovely
interview.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.